Could you talk to us a little bit about the regulation side of what you do with properties?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, firstly, and we'll come on to regulation, but it's about responsible investing. We've chosen to devote our time and effort into an area we like, where there's a need, but you've got to do it responsibly. We're working with vulnerable adults, working taxpayer money, pension funds, public pension funds. We really have a duty as a steward of that capital and those homes to do it right. So no amount of regulation is going to stop me from doing a bad or stupid thing. Sure. But if you are responsible in your own way of working, if you've got integrity and discipline about what you do, you'll comply with that. The regulator is there to ensure that people are doing the right things, and we're very, very comfortable with that. And that regulatory wrapper around our own responsibility and discipline, I think gives everyone a comfort that we go about it in the right way. They can sleep at night knowing we're doing everything that they would expect us to do to make sure that this long-term commitment is done in the right way. And that's exactly where we like to operate. That's exactly where we feel comfortable. So yeah, governance, and as you go through your career, governance, regulation, compliance, assurance, performance, all those things start to matter more. And what becomes clearer through your career is you're relying on people, the controlling mind of business to make good decisions, out the limelight, back to first principles, based on the facts, not an emotional desire to do something with that money. Where it goes wrong is the capitalist system can go wrong. People can get greedy and start to be motivated to do the wrong thing. But the regulation is there to try and stop that. We're regulated in two ways. We're regulated on the investment side by the FCA. We're a fully regulated wholesale investment manager with all the permissions of regulatory capital. So our investors know that we have the sufficient resources, we have the process to do that right. But on the other side, we're regulated by the Regulator for Social Housing, another government department that ensures that the homes we provide are the right standard, the right condition, they are presented in the right way, and they're a home for life. And that we're there with our balance sheet to make sure we continue to deliver that today, tomorrow, in 30 years' time. And so there's quite a lot. I've worked in the regulated sector all my life. I've worked Ofsted, Ofgem, Regulator for Social Housing, FCA. So all my career really, and this is where I'm at my happiest, is trying to deliver efficiency, productivity and responsible investing in the public sector, but where we use the private sector processes, like you guys, you do very similar things. And hopefully this makes sense, but we try to bring the best of the private sector practices into the public sector to give that an advantage and make sure that our investment goes as far as it can to deliver as much as we can. And I've done that across water, energy, waste, housing, healthcare, education, and I find that's where I'm at my best and what I know, and my values suit that. I try to be institutional, try to be disciplined, and I think that's where we need to do more. Those things are where we need to do more.